this shit up. Turn it up.
What is going on, absolute legends? How's it going? Good to see ya. Oh, wow. Okay. Something totally different. I'll explain why. When I wet my whistle and have a drink, you're going to see me, big, beautiful Squid in full screen. What's the real size of your knob? What, do you know the fake size of my knob? Good answer. Always answer within a question. Boom. Right. Okay. So what I decided to do, one of the mods, was it Tack? Maybe mentioned I should do a Q&A because I wasn't feeling gaming earlier on. Many reasons. And tonight, it appears that I've ruffled, really ruffled, some feathers. Oh. Anyway, hello Undead Forest, Tonic Fez, Eagle, Teddy, Donna, JJ, you know, Undead, I said that, Matthew, Pingo, Lympho, Pudge, Mrs. Demons Odyssey Talon, I am solid, how you doing, Whisper, Fine, PJ, Rob Gibbons. Can't believe that scarred me. So basically what I want to really talk about is Battlefield. Okay. Now, I've just been getting some shit on Twitter. What's up, Jay? I've been, you sexy man, I know. Thanks. Howdy, Dodgy. Right, I've been getting some shit from a post that I made. And then I saw this, little cunt. This little fucking scroty bastard. Say something to me. I'm not going to say it right now. And then I replied with, can I not have my own opinion? And he said, no. Then instantly, his comment had like 3 likes. I was like, all right, that's weird. Clicked on his channel. Boom, he was streaming. Just as I clicked on his stream, I heard him call me an idiot, saying that my ID would make the game less fun. If you take away medics' ability to self-heal and abuse the health system, that would make the game less fun. You, dude, are an absolute moron. How is that? Medics have always been able to self-heal on Battlefield, but they used to drop crates at their feet, so the system wasn't getting abused. Right now in Battlefield 5, you can run around and just spam your C key and keep healing and keep going back into fights. So if I snipe a medic chest, boom, hit him for like 90 or something, I'm instantly going to push that if he runs around the corner. But no. He's spamming his C key and he's coming back out and he does me. He's on 100% health just like that. This guy's a dickhead. This guy is an absolute dickhead. He's the biggest knobhead. Third biggest knobhead in the Battlefield community. Guess the other two. Right, Elite Sideburns, thank you. Right, okay, so questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to chill out for like an hour or so with you guys. Not going to play any games. If you want to ask me any question, I'm an EA game changer. This dickhead who I just went into his stream does not even know that. He does not even know me. He does not even know my knowledge of Battlefield goes way beyond his stupid, massive forehead. You know what people don't like? That I tell the fucking truth. They don't like it. I dangled the bait on Twitter. Imagine this is a fishing line with a string. I dangled it. And I said anybody that uses medic class is a pussy who has no intention of healing anybody. They just abuse the self-heal because they're afraid. They're afraid to be without it. Whoa. It came at me. And I was like, fucking, come on, boys. Let's fucking reel it in. Woo, cast you back out. I do what I want with woo. Woo, you knobheads. Anybody who plays medic, that's absolutely fine. But don't tell me it's not OP. Every game changer says it. Every game changer says it's just a meme. Medic is broken because it's too OP. You're running around with the best guns on the game that shred close quarters with the ability to constantly heal yourself. If you are a YouTuber, if you're a YouTuber using a medic class, anybody can do it. Anybody can look good being a medic. You can go 50-0. You can go 100-0 if you play with the right team, healing yourself with the right gun. I'm telling you, easily. And if you're bad at a medic, don't make YouTube videos. Just saying. Right, let's get into some questions. Hellregal, how's quarantine treating me? I think I'm going fucking insane. Have you not noticed? That's it. I am salted. I do. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And everything I tell you guys is the truth, and it always has been. Don't lie. Everything I say is fucking for a reason and truth. Wow, we got some cunt timed out already. What's up, Sai? Caesar knows. Caesar says everybody goes for medic because it's too OP. Boom, Caesar or Caesar gets it. Right, any questions? Do I think, Girippa, do I think... Is that Will Turner? Will? Mr. Turner with the donation. Fuck yes, Squid. Fuck the medic, son. Tell them how it is, you elite legend. Thank you so much, bro. I know, JJ. I know. Right, questions. Mods, copy paste, good ones for me. PJ, a question for Squid Gaming. Dolly Parton, yes or no? Recommended reading the Discord chat. Yes or no to Dolly Parton? Oh, she's a gilf. What's our view on teamers at Firestorm? Is Firestorm dead? I played Firestorm earlier on while I was having a break, and there was 22 players in a solo. It took me 4 minutes 57 seconds to find the game, and then another 2 minutes in the lobby. So what's that like? That's nearly 7 minutes to get in for 22 players. I finished third. It's dead. Somebody said a question. Where does Squid come from? Squid comes from my because of my name. Squid comes from the hardest thing in the ocean, without a shadow of a doubt. Animal Mother says unlimited health should not be in any FPS. No, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. So basically, I'm not going to make the whole stream about pussy ass medics. But so what they do, they run in, get into close. Oh, they get damaged. They proper smoke, run away, heal up, and come back in and rinse and repeat. That shouldn't be in a game. That's bullshit. And people are saying, I play a medic because I like to heal, but I don't heal because the animation's too long. But I still like to play a medic because I would heal if the animation wasn't too long. Oh, grow your forehead down, bro. You massive forehead twat. There's a reason you're a fucking nobody. There's a reason you're a nobody because you're an absolute toxic fucking slaphead cunt. Fuck off! Simon Hobbs, you're the sexiest person I know. After my wife. And Tim. Yeah. Third. Do I think I'll ever be a full-time streamer? No, I won't, because I can't keep my mouth shut. I tell the truth. There's not many really great people on this earth that think this way, that bend over, that don't bend over. There's not many people on this earth that don't bend over. I'm telling you, I ain't bending over. And anybody who watches or follows me, they also do not bend over. So we're the minority. We're the not bend over crew. We ain't bending over for fuck all. What would be the ideal scenario for the next Battlefield? Historic war, futuristic, drug? Nah, the next one will should be Battlefield Bad Company 3. Because all the people who are really, and rightly so, not into Battlefield right now, the only name that would get them guaranteed to buy it is Bad Company 3. Bad Company 3 can save Battlefield. It has to be Bad Company 3. Anything else, the sales at launch, the pre-orders will not be high. The pre-orders and sales at launch of Bad Company 3 would be through the roof. It would be amazing if they nail it. Animal Mother, yeah, absolute tosspot. What's up, Bashir? I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm fucking not. I'm in a really bad mood. Really pissed off. This is me. This is me. I was just sat there on the sofa like this. I'll fucking chin you, you cunt. Call me an idiot to my face. No, you wouldn't, would you? Fucking big head. Man, you're a fucking cunt. Best community in the world. My fucking arsehole. We'll talk about best community in the world in a minute and I'll tell you my thoughts on that. Danger Cow walks into a room. Am I bending over? No, I'm not. He is. James says, do you think EA DICE could learn a lot from what Call of Duty has given us? They should be looking. You should always look at your competition. I think that's what has happened. With Battlefield 1, they had their eye on Advanced Warfare's failure. DICE definitely had their eye to take the Call of Duty players. They made the game casual-ish for the Call of Duty players. So they had the eye on the opposition. In doing so, kind of pushed away a huge minority of Battlefield hardcore fans. And then I believe because they went that way with Battlefield 1, they really didn't know what to do with Battlefield 5. They almost lost their way in trying to take away other people's player base. Do you think people think the recon class is overpowered? Apparently so. I've just learned that tonight. People think the recon class is overpowered. You've got to hit a headshot. It's not overpowered. You've got such a small percentage. It's not overpowered. Oh, JJ, I'll entertain you. You're on a desert island. You have to make a choice. Would you eat a baby goat or a matter baby? What's the matter, baby? I don't know, sugar. What's the matter with you? You just stop tossing off to TikTok. Do you think DICE go back to the drawing board and change everything on Battlefield? Madman, with the developers DICE have lost. The OG developers. The next Battlefield game, I'm fearing, will be back to the drawing board. And it has to be something special from all the new dudes, you know. There's not many OG devs left. So we'll see. All we'll have to do is see. I'm totally against alphas and betas. Against it 1,000,000%. Because if they screw up a public alpha, even a closed alpha, closed beta, public beta, whatever you want to be, if they screw them up, no one's definitely going to buy the game. So I liked it. I much preferred it when games didn't do alphas and betas. I just think it's stupid. It's dumb. How many people who possibly don't like the beta would have bought the game if they weren't in a beta? I don't know. think don't show your cards until launch. That's what I think. I think it's fucking shit. Because I think what happens if you've got one vision and then you release an alpha followed by a beta and people say, and then all of a sudden you, shit, we got to change our game, we got to change. And then you fuck up what you were going to be doing and you fuck that off. And then you go in a different direction and then it's just everything spaghetti junction. It's just all crossed. Stick with your fucking guns. Like what they should have done in Battlefield 5. I was all for prosthetics. You know? Fucking stupid. Can I just have a drink, guys? Just hold your questions. Excuse the question. Everybody, go follow me on Twitter. 3 medics unfollowed tonight. 3 medics unfollowed tonight. Go follow me on Twitter, please. Let's finger them. No offense to medics. If you like the guns, that's all good, you know. I'm not having a go at medics. I'm having a go at DICE for putting in the stupid health regeneration for medics. Medics should be able to pick people up, throw medic packs out, put a crate down if they want to heal or get to the fucking health station like the rest of the team. Not just have this fucking godly power. So I'm not having to go at the players. I'm having to go at DICE for doing it and not changing it when I said about 2 years ago, or a year and a half. And also the players who won't admit that they play it for that reason. No, the title says Q&A. We're talking. I'm not in a good mood. I need to talk. I'm not in a fucking good mood right now. I'm pissed off. I tell you what, I'm fucking gonna rant. I'm gonna fucking rant. How many people are watching me? 149 absolute fucking heroes. Right. I'm gonna rant at these little up and coming knobheads. These little pricks who think they're really something. Right. Best community in the world. This is... Oh, it pains my face. It fucking pains me. Only in Battlefield moments. Gone. Don't happen. That motto, fuck it off. The great motto, only in Battlefield, that's gone. It's fucked. They fucked it. You can't ever launch a game with only in Battlefield moments again. Unless you bring them back. You gotta bring them back. Also, best community in the world was the best community in the world. This channel right here is the best fucking community in Battlefield. I'm telling you right now. If you're new, this is the best community. The Battlefield community, the up and coming little tosspots, not even up and coming, people who think they're somebody with big foreheads, massive foreheads, right? They think they know everything. They think they know me. I can't have an opinion. Seriously. Fucking little idiots. Do you not know? I played every single Battlefield. Do you not know who I am? Not massive, but I've been... Not massive, but look at that. Look at that, you little fucking slaphead. You fucking affiliate motherfucker. Best community in the world. It was. Until it got infested with the little scroty pricks who have no respect for anybody. If you want to be a streamer, big slaphead boy, big man YouTuber, if you want to be a fucking success in the Battlefield community, a DICE friend, a game changer, if you want to be that, stop stabbing people in the back. Stop slagging people off. Have respect for your elders before I come and spank you on the forehead with a spatula. What a bitch. Rob Gibbons. We're not smart enough. We are. Yes, we are. Seriously, rally the troops, dude. We are smart enough. We really are. Am I fighting this alone? I feel like I've got this reignition, okay, for Battlefield. Playing other successful games makes me fucking pissed off. And it's one of the reasons I've been pissed off. Because I was born to play Battlefield. I was fucking made for this game, right? And then they fucked it up. playing other good games has like reignited me to really to be passionate again. And I'm looking around the scene of Battlefield. All your OG YouTubers have respect and will only talk a certain way about people publicly. I haven't named no names. I'm angry. I am different to those people because I say what I mean and I mean what I say, and I can't shut my mouth. All right? I cannot do it. I will not name names because I will not, what's the word? Publicly do that to somebody. I'm not that sort of guy. But all the new ones up and coming, they're trying to trample over the people at the top. Westy, you know? People like him. We get some shit. We get some shit. And basically, game changers for Battlefield, I don't know if that's a dying thing. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping maybe in the next one we have a lot more to do with it. And they say, we should have listened to you guys. We really should have. And let's listen to you because we need to make a movement. And I'm telling you, we need to make it now. If we do not do something and start being passionate, yeah, we can play other games, but don't forget how shit the last year and a bit's been and the next year and a bit's going to be. Let's not forget how shit it's going to be. And let's try do something at least. Play your other games, but please be passionate and try and support me because I'm getting pissed off. I don't like what's down below. I mean, I do like what's down below, and Mrs. Squid likes what's down below, but I mean, I don't like what's underneath right now. In the foundations, we have you, me, all the other Battlefield YouTubers, the Broken Machine, Westy Stoder, Jack Frags, Two Angry Gamers. We've got us all, right? Lossy, everybody. We've got us. And on top, we're getting piled upon with these fucking little scroats. Ha! Don't take away the unlimited health because I want to be a top gamer. And I like my 50-0 kill streaks when I don't revive anybody with my dick. Right, okay. Augie says, go back to Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 4. Had so much fun on notching on them games. Yeah, I can go back and play them. Why not? On Battlefield 1, I get stream sniped by a hacker. On Battlefield 4, I get stream sniped by basically hackers with a UCAV. And on Battlefield 5, I get stream sniped with hackers now. So, you know, I can't do anything on the old games. I can't do anything unless it's offline content. I can't stream it. I can't do it. ICE's fault. EA's fault. No anti-cheat. Their fault. I can't do it. Basically, hackers, stream snipers have killed off all of the top streamers on Battlefield. Pretty much, it's difficult, especially on PC. Not so much on console. People like Broken Machine, they can still stream it. They're fine. A spatula emoji. Put that one down. We need a room for ideas, and I'll try and get on with it when I got time. Right, Big Brain. You are saying Westy's getting trampled. Not he's one that. Hang on a minute. Let me see that. You are saying Westy's getting trampled. Not that he's one of the guys walking over the vets. No. Yeah, he's getting trampled. He's one of the veterans. He's one of the OG. He's one of the OG game changers. He is, and he gets some shit. He gets some right shit, and undeservedly so. When we go away with the game changers, okay? Let's, for instance, say we've got 64 game changers for Battlefield. And when I say 64, there's a really tight group from the UK. We make up a lot. And then there's the American ones and then dotted around the world for the said countries. Now, when we go to events, there's feedback sessions. I get involved in them, give feedback, blah, 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 blah. People like Westy, Jack, and the Two Angry Gamers, those are top tier game changers. They know it all. They go for extra meetings. Westy gets so much bad shit, right? I will defend him to the ends of the earth because I see the other side. I see the other side of it. That dude puts his neck on the line for changes. And I'm not saying try-hard ones for fun. He really, really tries. And you should literally, if you've ever thought he's a shill or whatever, he just plays up to that. He's going, following the meme, you know, he's going along with it. What's the point in getting mad? He puts his neck on the line. Who are all these trash YouTubers then? Oh my god. Fucking hell, I can tell you 2. 3. People, what they do, they look at Battlefield content creators, streamers, and they're like, well, I could do that because I'm a better player than him, or I'm just as good as him. I can post a video together 3 minutes long where I die as much as I get killed, if not more, with a shit transition. Anybody can do that, right? I can do it. I'm going to be a YouTuber. And then I'm going to stab people in the back. Somebody who's already a game changer, me. I'm going to stab him in the back. Slag off his community. And then maybe DICE will notice me. I'm going to tag everybody I can. And maybe DICE will notice me. But I'll tell you something! If I get a sniff, the littlest sniff of a chance, which won't happen, I've got more chance of fucking eating a massive fucking chunky cock than you have. I mean, I might eat a cock. You're not gonna be. But if I got a sniff of a mention, a whisper of you becoming a game changer, I would block it in a second, because scum. You don't crawl over people who are already there to get what you want. That is not Battlefield. You don't deserve to be there. So yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad at the state right now of the Battlefield community. The way I see it, when I post my own views and people are totally saying I can't have an opinion, I want to punch you right in your fucking massive head. Macball, what's up? Cheers, Velvet. Danny on PC is a troll, but me and Danny are cool. Yeah, good guy. Not spoke to him. Mark is asking, he asked a question. Resend my question. What is it? What is it? What is it? I can't. Let me see. Sorry, I haven't been looking at questions. I'm scrolling. Mark, ask again, mate. Cheers, Carlos Ortega. Do all the game changers have the same view on Battlefield, or is there some? No, we all agree. We all agree. We're concrete together. Squid, do you think a gaming online has lost its fun factor? Yeah. The reason gaming online has lost its fun factor is because all games now have to be aimed at esports. You know, they're kind of all going for that market, because look at CS:GO. Look how many viewers CS:GO still gets competitively. You know, they're all trying to go, and I know for a fucking fact, Battlefield 5, it was close, very close to possibly being competitive, but because of how poorly the game did, and I know this for a fact, they didn't push it. There is teams that were trying to get competitive teams, people with big money, in Battlefield 5, and I know this for 100% truth. And when they said it, I was like, it's just not the game to do it on. You can't do it on this Battlefield. You just can't. Stop trying to make a game that's fucking failing competitive. It ain't gonna happen. It just isn't. $202 people listening to the truth. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Oh shit. Turner with a 3 80 minutes ago. Yeah, bro, that was me earlier. Fuck the medic cunts. Yeah, I ain't got my headset on, so I can't hear any notifications. Daybreaker with 3037. Team 3037 is for life, and so is Squid. You are the voice of reason, the only one who can change DICE for the better. We love you. I will try. If I could get you guys to like 1 million followers. 1 million. They don't listen to 13,000. They don't. 100,000. Yeah. If we could get us to like fucking a bigger number somehow, by like the power of magic, we could get enough elite people, amazing people like you, then maybe start listening more. We need numbers. This speak. Questions anywhere, anything about Battlefield related, Game Changer related that I'm allowed to answer. Anything you want to know about me, anything. Let's go. I can't wait to get my new microphone, by the way. Hopefully tomorrow it's going to be here. Do I 100% feel there will be another Battlefield title? Yes, 100%. I feel there will be another Battlefield title. Because otherwise, what's going to be happening to DICE? Unless all the devs are leaving because they know something that I and we do not. But I've heard nothing. Not a thing. Battlefield is too big a concern just to not make another title. They're on the back foot. It's an understatement. They're on the back foot. Everything's got to be perfect, but yeah, there's gonna be another Battlefield title. I'm pretty sure of it. Like we mentioned earlier, in my opinion, if it's not Bad Company 3, we're in trouble unless they surprise us. Now, I heard another Game Changer. Well, I didn't. We were talking with another Game Changer, maybe like a year ago, half a year ago, whenever it was, and we were mentioning Bad Company 3. And he's a very big, respected Game Changer. He thinks they won't do Bad Company 3 next. And the reason he thinks that is because, like I said, that is their... I mean, not my words. The jewel in the Battlefield franchise. I didn't say it, but I do agree. The cult following behind Bad Companies are bigger than any other Battlefield title. So he thinks there won't be Bad Company 3 next because they'll go a different direction, and then if that doesn't work, then they can bring out Bad Company, and it'll give them a bit of time to try. So basically, if Bad Company 3 comes out, that's when they know they're in the shit, and that will be what saves Battlefield whenever that comes out. Deep, will DICE ever use Firestorm map for a larger play count? Or no, not a chance. Zero chance of that happening. The only thing they could possibly do is just cut a section off and use it. But the map is so bad. It just wouldn't play well if they took a section off. It wouldn't. The Martian says DICE don't listen to Game Changers, they use them to advertise the game. Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back sort of situation. They know that we get to make videos, they give us exclusive content, of course they do. And then we do give our feedback, and sometimes it's heard, but it's been heard, it feels a lot less in Battlefield 5. Battlefield 1, it was very good. What's up, Two-Fingered Brute? Thank you, mate. How do you feel your feedback's getting received by the DICE team? Like, when I give feedback and when I've seen other people give feedback, they've listened and they've agreed. They've agreed, wholeheartedly agreed with every single comment we've said about the game. Negative. Because feedback sessions, you don't really say what's positive. It's what's wrong. You know? I mean, you might say, oh yeah, I really like the look of that. But that's about it. That's about it. You say what's wrong, and yeah, when they're listening, they're listening. We're having a conversation. We're in there like an hour, sometimes more, and we're talking about it. And we're saying we've played the new map, and this is what's wrong with it. And you know, yeah, they listen. So that's why I don't understand. That's why I don't understand what's going on that can't be told. More questions. Right, okay. You really want Chapter 7 to have D-Day, Market Garden, Battle of the Bulls, because your grandpa's in those battles with the 101st Airborne. Band of Brothers, love 101st Airborne, Easy Company, Band of Brothers. That I'm all about it. I think it's fantastic what they did. I think they're amazing. What a group. I've read the books, I've watched the series. Fucking respect. I was actually in a clan, a Medal of Honor clan called Band of Brothers. So yeah, love them. I don't think it'll happen. I'm praying it does because it would be amazing. What's up, Nick Roy? What happened to Battlefield 1 style of grand operation? They tried making it better. Didn't they? The operations in Battlefield 1, they tried making grand ops in Battlefield 5 and just fucked it. Just royally screwed its ass. When something's not broke, don't fix it, really. Yeah, screwed it. Battlefield 4 Battle Royale would be nice. If you took Battlefield 4 and made it into a Battle Royale, it would kick Call of Duty's ass left, right, center. 100%. Million percent. But any Battlefield Royale game, Battlefield Battle Royale game would have to be standalone. Unless we've talked about that so much. Squid, do you ever worry or think that the best days of Battlefield are behind you and everyone else? It's like everyone else still trying to chase the high, even though they know the fat lady had sang. Yeah. Maybe I do. Maybe I do worry. I think Battlefield 5 was my time to shine. I put the groundwork in Battlefield 4 back in the day, Battlefield 1, and then myself solo on Battlefield 1. I put the groundwork in, and then I thought to myself, with Firestorm and Battlefield 5, that was my time. And I feel like we had a glimpse of it. I looked at my analytics in the Pacific. I had a glimpse of it. Whereas in 100 subscribers a day on a small channel for a month, 100 subscribers a day, we rocketed for a whole month. Then it changed the TTK and it just stopped dead. So yeah, I do worry. But at the same time, if I can keep the fan base and the community that I've got now, I'm more than happy. If the next Battlefield flops, do I think I consider myself... Sorry. If the next Battlefield flops, do you think you would consider your position as a game changer? No, I wouldn't. Basically, somebody commented on my video the other day. Fucking hell, the Battlefield video I did. Go play something else. I was like, I do play other games. What are you talking about? You know, I said I'm bound. I replied, sorry. I'm bound to Battlefield by love. I love the game and the memories it's given me. And I love the community, which is you guys. I'm not saying all the up-and-coming community are idiots. They're not. But there's a lot of salty little wankers just nigging away. And it's just changing ever so slightly. Why did they do Untold Stories over the well-known, which we all want to play? They thought that nobody else would want to play well-known Owls because it's been done over and over and over again. So they tried a different direction. Sometimes it pulls off, and sometimes it backfires. Look at Battlefield 1. Who'd have thought Battlefield would have gone to World War 1? And I know the story behind how it went to World War 1 and why it went to World War 1 and who was behind it. I know everything about it. It was a huge risk they took, but it was one of the best-selling Battlefield games of all time. Was it the best? I can't remember. Dave Cargill, that's a really good question. You recently said that the lockdown gave you the opportunity to play more and provide... You recently said that the lockdown gave you the opportunity to play more and proved you could make it full-time. But is it the inconsistency in Battlefield 5 that stops you at 100%? 100%. Absolutely. When I started playing Call of Duty, I was really worried I'd lose subs. I was really worried I'd lose subs. And I haven't. I've gained subs playing Call of Duty. And not playing it very well. But Battlefield 5. Battlefield's my game, you know. Every other game I play, I put on, and I just don't feel right. I don't feel comfortable in my comfort zone. As soon as I switch Battlefield on, whichever one is, I just feel like a god. Like I can do anything. Confidence, skill, everything. So yeah, Battlefield 5 has really, really hindered me and my ideas going forward. Yes, 100%. What happened to the horror game? just wasn't feeling it, dude. I wasn't feeling it. It didn't really grip me as much. It got really tame. That was a really good question, by the way, Dave. Really good question. More of those. Get some more of those. Taximan asks, do I think Russian content would say Battlefield 5? Nothing now will say Battlefield 5. Not one thing will say Battlefield 5 now. Russian content would be nice. It would be something. It would keep us going. It would fill a gap, but it won't save it. It is what it is at this stage. Tim says, Squid, how much time do you spend reading what we write and watching our clips? Now, this is a difficult one because I'm always watching everything. And sometimes people get really pissed off at me because I don't reply to a message or I reply a week later. Now, people don't know what goes on outside that door. You know, they don't understand how crazy my life is. I don't just do this. And I'm always getting it in the ear, and rightly so. When I'm spending family time and I'm on Discord, I'm on Twitter. I'm doing it all night tonight. I'm looking at my phone. But sometimes I've got to be Scott and not Squid. So I read them. I'm not always there to reply to them, but I damn try my hardest. You know, it's difficult. It really is. It's not just like one DM, one message, one notification. It is probably hundreds per day, easily, that I read. Mirko asked, do I know anything about Team Balancer? No, I don't. I do know stuff about an anti-cheat that was talked about in June 2019 when I was at EA Play. They were talking, or in talks, DICE, EA, with anti-cheat companies then, trying to solve the issue. Nothing's happened. I've heard nothing since then. South Park based Battle Royale, what do I think? Absolutely fucking brilliant. Bring on the turkeys and the fucking... it'd be amazing. I love them turkeys. Do I prefer the live service or DLC downloads? DLC downloads. Now, I'm old school. I remember you'd buy a game, the turnover would be a year until the next one. Battlefield was every 2 years, I believe. I'm thinking, I can't... Was it every 2 years or every year? Anyway, forget that. So you'd buy a game, the turnover would be a year, 12 months. You could guarantee you'd get the game home with 6 to 8 maps. In 3 months' time, you'd be waiting on the date. You know the DLC comes out with 3 to 4 new maps. In 3 months' time, you get that. So then you download them. And you play those maps for another 3 months. And then boom. There you go. And you got 4 map packs in the year. It was absolutely an amazing time. It was really good. You were never bored. Live service. It's the future. It's what people want. They want the roadmaps. They want to see exactly what they're getting. They want to see it, but it's not worked for Battlefield. It's been an absolute mess. If I'm honest, it's been a mess. Empty promises. Content really, really lacking. So yeah, I like the old school DLC downloads with the map packs. Martin Schuler says, I was the first YouTuber you follow will reply to me and would do so consistently. I just about cream my pants, so thanks so much. I mean, you're welcome, dude. I'm glad I got to you. There is some people that probably who think are watching that right now that fucking Squid never replied to my message, and I apologize. I do have a life as well, you know, and I try my hardest for my community. Ah, yeah, JJ can do one. JJ knows where we're at. The hype. I remember going to work and remembering coming home and holy shit, the new DLC, get it on download, boom, and everybody was beyond him. It was amazing. No, Battlefield 1 was my first feedback session. In the early days on Battlefield 1. Yeah, it was good times in Stockholm Dice. I was nervous as fuck. I always said, right, guys, if I'll ask you a question. In the timeline of Dice's Battlefield franchise history, if you could pinpoint one time where you think things started to go wrong, where would you pinpoint? What time would you say in the timeline of Battlefield across all games from the start to now, where did things start to change? You answer me that. Dub says, Battle Royales will fade out soon. What type of FPS games would you like to see in the future? I'm not sure they're going to fade out. I'm not sure they're going to. I think once you've played Battle Royale and you get that buzz, it's addictive. And then when you go back to something like Conquest or Team Deathmatch, it just don't hit it right. It don't hit it right. FPS games are in trouble because of Battle Royale. Tactical Penguin says, what are my thoughts of anti-cheat and hardware bans in Apex but not Battlefield 5? I think if you cheat, you deserve everything you get. Because potentially you're ruining a whole franchise like we've seen happen. So they need it, and they need it hard. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 1, hardline. I'm glad we agree on something. So hardline, I'm going to pinpoint hardline as well. Why does it escape me who made hardline? Who made hardline? Fuck me, I've forgotten. Why is that gone? It'll come to me as I'm searching it. Visceral. Fucking Visceral. Right, so a lot of you have said Mrs. Squid asked if I would feed Preston tonight. What time? I'm glad we agree on hardline because that's when I think it went wrong. So Dice got the go ahead for Star Wars Battlefront. EA got, the contract for that, and then hey, here you go, Dice. You're awesome at FPS games. Make Star Wars look pretty on your Frostbite engine. Let's make that look good. Dice would have been like, all right, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do that because the money thing and EA, we're gotta do it. We ain't got a choice. Shit. What do we do with our Battlefield game? Right, okay, we're gonna have to get some help. So Visceral do that. So instantly, alarm bells start ringing. Battlefront comes out. It was alright. Hardline comes out. It was alright. Who upgraded the membership there? Sith Lord Denter, welcome to Medic. Legend. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Cheers. So yeah, Star Wars comes out. It was alright. Visceral make hardline. Was it Battlefield? It was a lot of fun. Just missing that Battlefield feel. But anyway, it was alright. So of course then DICE go on to begin making Battlefield 1. Yeah, you can call that a success. I think you can call that a success. I think from Hardline onwards, with the gig they got for Star Wars, is when they really started spreading themselves thinly and juggling all the different work. I think they found it really hard. And then obviously with Battlefield 5 and even Battlefront 2, I know there was DICE LA working on all that, but still, you know, I think they spread themselves too thin from that moment, and they just never caught up. It feels like they've never caught up. I've seen it, Mrs. Naomi, I've seen it. Battlefield 5 not having a CTE, is that to blame? I don't think they had the funds. I don't think they had the funds for a CTE. I think that was the reason, wasn't it? I seen somewhere. I don't think they had the funds or the tech for CTE. Any more questions? Any more questions? I was... The sandbox style went after Hardline. Hardline had a really good sandbox feel, I thought. Some of the close quarter maps, no, but some of the, like, Dust Bowl map was pretty decent, you know? It had, yeah, good feel. Downtown, get up on the buildings, go up the elevators. It had a really good sandbox feel, did Hardline. Battlefield 1, did that have a sandbox feel? You could argue Sinai Desert does. And after that, you're struggling. Verticality again in Battlefield 1. It was alright. It wasn't too bad, but like Ballroom Blitz. Is it Ballroom Blitz? Is that the fucking name, or is it just Ballroom? Ballroom Blitz. You go on the roof, then you slide off and shit. You know, they were teetering towards anti-verticality and this anti-sandbox in Battlefield 1. They were just teetering towards it, and they went full anti-verticality and sandbox in Battlefield 5. Yeah, the drip feeding. Yeah, drip feeding maps, drip feeding any content is not the way to go. Parky, that's what I think. Should the next Battlefield have a season pass? They've really got to get their heads together with what they're doing. Because the cosmetics in Battlefield 5 have been shocking, in my opinion. There's only been, I'd say, no, there's nothing that's really made me ever want to buy anything. Yeah, like I said, Taxman, it has to be. It has to be Bad Company 3. If Battlefield 5 had premium, would it have helped? No. I think the problems are deeper than money. I think the problems are deeper than money. Although obviously money talks. I think there's something else. There's something they can't tell us, and it's really bugging me. And maybe in what have we got? A year and a half, just under a year and a half. I think we might be surprised. They could have something up the sleeve. I'm hoping to pull something out where we all go, oh, so that's why Battlefield 5 was shit. You know, I'm hoping there's something like Sony have contacted DICE and said, we need a game where when we launch our PlayStation, we've got a AAA title and it better be fucking better than that Battlefield 5. You know, we'll pay you X amount to have it on our console first. Maybe it's Xbox that I've got in touch with them. I don't know. But maybe there's something so much bigger than we know, because it's just weird. It's just too weird that they wouldn't pay for the anti-cheat. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't implement it. That they haven't got a team balancer. That the tech isn't there. It's just too weird. You know, we had problems with Battlefield 4 at the beginning. Real huge problems. And by the end of Battlefield 4, people are talking about this is the best Battlefield yet. Will we be talking about Battlefield 5 in that way in the next 6-8 months, a year? Wow, can you imagine if we are? I don't think so. But gotta be something else. We're missing something that we are not allowed to know. That's what I believe. Number 8, what's the funniest stream moment that always springs to mind? My funniest stream moment. There's been a couple of times where I've absolutely pissed myself on stream. But the funniest, I couldn't pinpoint that. Do I think it's EA's fault or DICE has all gone wrong? I don't know. I couldn't answer it. I don't know. It's just all too weird, bro, that I don't know. Siflor Dento with a 10. You play both and content have been bad on both. I agree. Played Battlefront 2 for the last years. I was hoping Battlefield would do a turnaround like Battlefronts. Yeah, agreed, bro. Yeah. Battlefront 2 really has turned itself around and fucking smashed content out. A big delay. You think there might be a big delay in the Battlefield game? Thing is, if they're going to delay the Battlefield game, if they're going for like October, November, pre-Christmas 2021, yeah, push, and they delay it, oh man, they might not have a community to come back to. They can't. The thing is, they will always go. Your AAA massive games, your Call of Duties, your Battlefields will always go for that hot October, late October, November drop, always. So if they delay it, they're probably gonna have to delay it a year. But I think I'm not sure if there's any release dates on the next gen consoles. But don't be surprised, and you heard it here first, if when the next gen consoles get announced, the date of release, which I'm guessing is, again, it'll be looking at what, Christmas? I don't know if they've been announced. You might be looking at Christmas next year. Don't be surprised if one of the launch games is a DICE game and it's a Battlefield. Because let's face it. PlayStation, new PlayStation 5, the new Xbox, and you're looking at launch games and they're never spectacular, but you've got to have a AAA, 1 or 2 AAA games in there. You've just got to have it. You imagine, right? So you get maybe fucking a dozen games on launch, right? Maybe a few more if you're lucky, but a dozen games. And one of them's Bad Company 3. You know, you're gonna sell units. You're gonna sell so many. So don't be surprised with EA's power, right? And DICE's know-how in the past that they've not got a game at launch. What's up, Douglas? Thanks for the positivity, my friend. Yeah, thanks for that, Mrs. Squid. I did. I was sorting Mason out. Me and Mrs. Squid were playing catch with the tennis ball in the garden. She threw it. I looked at Mason, turned around, plonk, right on the button there. Then I'm teaching Mason to throw a frisbee, you know, like really, and my head's, his hand's about here, and he just goes, slap, straight in the side of the face. It was fucking awful. November, December this year, you think? Is it going to be this year? If it's going to be this year, then what I've said is totally wrong. But have they not announced it yet? How do we know? How do we know they're not up to something? There's something sneaky as fuck going on. If it's for December, I mean, there was a rumor going back a while ago. I don't know how much truth or where it came from. I can't remember, but I have said it before that it was always really dodgy going from Battlefield 1 to Battlefield 5, World War 1 to World War 2. They should have broke it up with something in the middle. Could have been Bad Company 3. Could have been another Modern Warfare game. Who knows? They should have broken the World War One and the World War Two up. It was always weird that they went World War One, World War Two, because you've had the restricted guns of World War One. You know, there's only so many guns you could get. They had a lot of guns, but it was all different variations of the same gun. Let's face it, right? So it's always a big risk going to World War Two straight after, because oh god, more rifles, all right, bit better, bit more high tech, but still, basically to have 2-year turnaround time to have a World War One and World War Two games for 4 years, right? It was always a risk. So some people, especially when the PlayStation got announced, Xbox got announced, they thought, hang on a minute. Possibly Sony or Xbox have come up to them and said, this is before Battlefield 5's release. Right, we've got a console coming out. What have you got? And DICE might have said, oh, well, we're working on Bad Company 3 right now for due for release in November. And then we've got Battlefield 5, which, you know, we're planning on working on in a couple of years' time for launch in a couple of years' time. And then Xbox or PlayStation have said, no, we want Bad Company 3. We want Bad Company 3 for our launch. We want Bad Company 3. This is a rumor. This isn't truth. This is just a rumor. And then DICE have gone, well, shit, what do we do? Because that's a shit ton of money. All right, we'll rush Battlefield 5 out. We'll rush that out, and we'll save Battlefield Bad Company 3, and we'll you know, just a thought. Questions? Cold War or modern are the most likely sense for the next Battlefield. It's got to be modern, in my opinion. It's got to be modern. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and 2. Talon says, do I think the loss of devs like David Serland worrying, and how do you think it will affect the next Battlefield? Yeah, I'm worried about that myself. You know, like I said earlier, some legends have left, and will we ever get that Battlefields back? I don't know. I'm hoping so. Here's to hoping, guys, because it would be sad. Like someone said earlier, look how the Medal of Honor games went. Just fucking look how they went. Let's hope that Battlefield doesn't follow suit. Do you think they should be doing remastered or concentrate on new games? How about this then? If the PlayStation gets released in December, one of the games they've done is remastered BF3. What people have been screaming for. A remastered BF3. Imagine that in December. If it happens, tag me everywhere you heard it here first. Maybe they're working on that. Maybe that's the big thing they've got. They said to Sony, we can remaster you one of our best. And they've gone, boom, let's do it. Cheers, Evil Noodle. I've got it all downloaded, mate. I've got it all downloaded. Am I paying too much for my car insurance? I actually fucking am. Fuming. See, the thing is, right, with Battlefield, where I find it struggling, with Call of Duty, they're very innovative with their game modes. Really are. I'm not a fan of their multiplayer game modes, if I'm honest. When the 3v3 sniper comes out, I'm all on it. Imagine if we did a 3v3 sniper on Battlefield. Imagine how good that would be, right? Again, one of my suggestions in a feedback session. Imagine how good that would be. But the thing I find with Battlefield is if the new Battlefield launches and you've got Conquest, grander operations, bigger breakthrough, where's the drive really once you've played the maps a few times to play them game modes again? This is what I was saying earlier when somebody said Battle Royales will die off. I'm not sure they will. I think people want that feeling now because of competitive gaming. They've been the best. And when you win a game of Conquest with 32 players on your team, 32v32, it's not really tense in any way. You really don't care if you win or lose. And I think they've got to change it up. Battlefield should always have Conquest. But you need your other game modes to be Really, really, really spectacular. Like, shit, I've been saying it so many times. Final Stand. If you've been lucky enough to play Final Stand on Battlefield, you will know what I mean about, wow, this is tense. Limited ammo, closing circle, last team standing wins. So imagine a game of Conquest, basically, Final Stand, circle around a limited space, you all spawn in, 32v32, you're going at it, you're just like fucking charging like two mental armies, shit grenades popping off everywhere, circles closing in, you've got no choice but to push. The last team alive wins. You might have 10 of your team alive and you've done them. You might be the last one, taking out 5 with a sniper. You don't know. Final Stand, man. I can't believe they've not put that in as a standalone game mode. They need to be innovative and they need to have the power to keep it changing, to keep it fresh. So live service for that works. Yes, it does. But you've got to provide it. You can't just put Outpost on every 2 months. It's shite. People are asking to see Preston. I mean, he's asleep, isn't he? I miss Rush 2. But the thing is, things need to go forward. Like I say, if the next Battlefield comes with M3 game modes that I said and that's it, and possibly Rush 4, people get bored of it too quick. Live service has to be better. It does. I'm not a fan. Like I said, I like the old every 3 months map pack DLC, but live service, you've got to have a team dedicated just to that, just to update the maps, the game modes, like Call of Duty do, like Fortnite do. What's up, Alan? What you're saying, Preps, is it's just like this. Like, it's like a floppy banana, mate. What's up, Chelsea Smiler? With the hype. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. The thing is, right? Wow. Normally when I go live on my stream, I lose subscribers. I haven't lost one yet. Thank you. Is there anybody in the stream tonight who is new? To have 200 people talking about Battlefield and listening to the truth is pretty nice, and I feel good getting it off my chest. I really do. I feel a lot better. Andrew, Lars is Mr. Battlefield. Mrs. Boss, I like it. Whoa, did they? So EA said that the next Battlefield will have mind-blown destruction levolution with tall buildings. Does that mean that the next Battlefield will have skyscrapers? I mean, there was tall buildings in World War II. How you take the buildings down? Wow, I'd like to see a link to that. Where did they say that? Oh, yes, thank you, Zombie Slayer. Hopefully the next game they'll focus less on a 5v5 mode that they tried with Battlefield 1 and now Battlefield 5, and both times it fell flat on his face. There is so many people that are trying to push Battlefield to be competitive. How can it be competitive if you've not got a fan base? You've got to build a fan base first. You've got to. Fortnite did it. They were an overnight hit. Shit, let's go competitive. Let's esports. Boom, it worked because they had the people tuning in. They had the hype. You always, with hype, to keep it going is insanely difficult. Insanely difficult to keep that churning and keep it growing. But they've done it right. Call of Duty Warzone, they're doing it right. I still have little gripes with it that I think they could tinker with and change. But yeah, they're doing it. They're building the hype up. If you've got no hype, you've got no esports. No one's going to watch it. There's going to be no big competitions. Did you ever team up with Jack Frags? I've played with Jack Frags, but not... Oh, no, not for a YouTube video, though. No gameplay tonight. We're just chatting, airing some shit out, Alan. Got any Q&A questions, just hit me up. Ryan Malkins basically agrees with me, saying every Battlefield should have Conquest, Team Deathmatch, Rush, and Domination. Then you can add. 100% agree. 100% agree. But it would really be nice to evolve those game modes to be better. If it's just there, you know, just try and tinker them a little bit. But yeah, what really blew my mind was playing Cuisine Royale the other day, and when Daybreaker said, "Oh yeah, this whole part of the map you can flood. This floods. This changes as the map goes. This changes. This floods." I'm like, what? Indie devs can be doing that, and Battlefield ain't got the tech to do anything. My mind was blown. Battlefield used to always feel very like a simulator in a way, but one where you were a badass out of an action movie. You were like Arnie or Rambo running through and shit was blowing up and you were just coming out. Could you survive the end? There's tanks blowing buildings. There's debris everywhere. Fucking you can't see shit and you escape. You're like, whoa, nothing really happened. I just ran in a straight line, but fucking hell. That was insane. That was Battlefield. When was the last time you had that feeling where your hair stood up and nothing really even happened? For me, I don't know. I really don't. Capture the Flag, Battlefield 3. Yeah, was it Battlefield 2? No, Capture the Flag on Battlefield 3 was one of the best times. I fucking love that you've got to go to the base and then fucking escape on bikes and shit with a flag. And then, weaving past helicopters, jumps. Man, that was good. What a great game mode. Yes, it is the kitchen game mode, yeah. 10 game modes in Battlefield 1. Yeah, well, one of the discussions in a feedback session was, what game mode should we put in? And that's where I really had a lot of input. And I told them what people want. I told them what's hot. I told them what attracts the players. And I've told this story a million times, so I'm not going to do it again. Not happened. Not happened. But I want you guys to try and, like, I'm not saying forget about me. Like, I had a comment on a video today saying, I can't watch or play Battlefield 5 no more, so I'm out, unsubbed. I'll see you, Squid, in Battlefield 6 and I'll come back. And I'm just like, what? You don't have to unsub because you're probably going to forget. So what I'm trying to say is don't forget about Battlefield. If you're a fan, but you're playing something else, try not forget about it because remember the good times and just try and hope that they'll come back. And know that I will tell you the truth about it. As much as I can, as much as I know. If I'm in a privileged position where I get to go to more events and feedback sessions, damn right, you guys will know everything. And just try and have a bit of faith, because if we all just stop, then what's going to happen? Battle Log back. I love Battle Log. Really did love Battle Log. The whole emblems on the guns, on your uniforms, on your tanks, bring it back. Yeah, Andy Parker, we spoke about that a little bit earlier on. Like I said, an event in June in EA Play in LA, Hollywood. They said they were talking, EA and DICE were talking to anti-cheat companies, but that's the last I heard about it. I was like, what? Nearly a fucking year ago. Yeah, what's up, Shush What Water Boy? How do, Shady? Right, any, yeah. Would you like Battlefield Remastered? Would I like Battlefield 3 Remastered? Yes, I would. And I want it for launch of the new Xbox and the new PlayStation as an exclusive, probably on the PlayStation. No, probably on the Xbox exclusive. I don't know which one, but I think a remastered game might happen. I really do. I just can't believe that they would neglect the game now if there wasn't something bigger in the pipeline, something that would earn money. And possibly EA and DICE have said, right, we'll try and give it little bits of support, Battlefield 5 here and there, but this game is too big to fuck up. We've got to concentrate on this. And I think that's what's happening. Andreas, welcome. Thank you for the membership. Welcome to support, dude. Guys, starting at 99 pence a month, you can support the channel. If you think anything what I'm saying is truth, and you've basically agreed with it, I'm telling you it's all truth. But if you've agreed with anything that I've said, then yeah, hit the like, hit the share, tell a friend. And if you like Andreas Legend there, you can support the channel. Get emojis and stuff, you know. Hello, Beast, dude. Right, okay. 22 minutes past 11. I have ranted. So, what I'm going to do... Thank you, over 200 people listening. I was really mad. I was really mad. And I've done these streams very, very, very rarely. Alan, I'm not getting too serious. I'm not getting too serious. Yes, we need Battle Log. I love Battle Log, but it won't ever come back. No, I'm not getting too serious. It's you have to be serious about something that's dying, you know. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Very, very difficult for me to stream Battlefield games. You know it. I've explained earlier on. I get stream sniped in, and hackers in them all following me, all of them. I can create content offline, but I can't stream it. Warzone's pissing me off. So I've downloaded GTA 5, which is really fucking hot, and the 5M role playing. I'm going to be doing some role playing, chilled out streams, probably starting tomorrow afternoon. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. I won't be here in the morning. I'm having a nice fucking sleep because I've done streams like this before when I've been wound up and things are winding me up, and then I just need to just rant. So this was a Q&A / Squid needs to get shit off his chest with some friends, okay? What's up, Jay? How you doing, bro? Have you heard about Operation remaking authentic uniforms in Battlefield 5? I've heard like they're tinkering with uniforms to make them more authentic. I've heard about that. Thank you, Andres. Thank you, dude. Yeah, when I was paired up, oh, I'm so glad I'm not anymore. I feel like the shackles are off, you know. DayZ shit. I downloaded DayZ standalone and I ran around for an hour and a half and I found a hat, a hoodie, a gun with no bullets, couldn't find bullets, and that was it. And an apple. Died multiple times. Apparently, I've googled it and there's no loot on DayZ. It's all gone. So I'm going to delete DayZ. So I've got GTA with role playing. I'll be doing that tomorrow afternoonish, maybe like 1 till 4 or something. Tomorrow, my time. I don't know yet. I will still be doing Warzone and other FPS games, if and when I see it, really. Who wants me to go get my son? I'm going to end the stream, but I'm going to go get my son. And I'll show you him. If he cries, I'm sorry. Just bear with me. He's just woke up, so he might be a little bit cranky, or he might be really happy. He needs his milk, don't you? You're gonna cry. Are you looking? What's up here? What's up here? There he is. Hey, hi, hi. Let's see if he smiles. You ready? That's the future. That's the future there. Right there, him and my other son. So, whew. He's ready for his he's ready for his milk. You ready for your milk? Ready for your milk? Okay, so thank you guys for joining me just for a little rant. You know, I needed to get some stuff off my chest, answer some questions. You guys asked the right questions, so thank you very much. What's up, Killjoyous? There you go. There you go. Stand up. Stand up on there. There you go. There you go. You're a natural. You've got bedhead. Have you got bedhead? Have you got bedhead? Oh. There you go. Oh, 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 oh. There you go. Right. Okay. Right. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Over 200 people tuning in to listen to me and make me feel better. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Whatever I play, hope to see you there. Thank you very much, guys. Mods, appreciate it. Donations and members, amazing. Thank you. I'm going to say bye. I'm going to say bye. Say bye. You got to slap your chops. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Oh, you want your milk? You want your mama? Okay. Come in then. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. He wants his milk. Right. Goodbye, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow.
Turn this shit up.
Andreas, mate, if you're still there, thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate it, mate, and the membership. What a legend. Cheers, dude. Hope you listen to this.